Guys, gals, we have just pissed off the leadership in the House of Representatives, and we should wear it like a badge of honor. I have joined part of a group called the 2A Action Alliance that was brought together by Gun Owners of America. First off, if you're not a member of GOA, it's a link in the description of every one of my videos, Gun Owners of America. They are awesome. I don't get anything out of this link that's down there. It's been down there for years. You just get a discount on your membership, and I always ask you to send that money right back to them. Let you know you're a Guns and Gadgets viewer. Like I said, we have pissed off the House leadership to the point where they're calling GOA and voicing their displeasure at a letter we have sent to them. And that means good. We're doing good. We're under their skin. We're forcing them to honor their oaths to the United States Constitution. Check out this letter that we just sent to them, and they are big mad. It was sent to the Majority Leader in the House, Steve Scalise, the Majority Whip in the House, Tom Emmer, the Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, the Minority Leader in the House, Hakeem Jeffries, and the Minority Whip in the House, Catherine Clark. It says, Dear Speaker McCarthy, Majority Leader Scalise, Whip Emmer, Minority Leader Jeffries, and Whip Clark. We, the undersigned members of the Second Amendment community, urge that Congress reject the arbitrary and tyrannical ban on up to 40 million lawfully owned pistols by the Biden administration. Congress must not sit on its hands while President Biden and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives actively usurp the lawmaking process to ban millions of firearms. Prior to the Biden administration, ATF issued numerous interpretive guidance letters approving pistol-braced weapons for manufacture, sale, and possession without additional restrictions such as federal gun registration and fingerprinting. For nearly a decade, gun stores sold braced pistols, and law-abiding gun owners added them to their collections and home defense setups. Despite there being millions of braced pistols in common use around the country, there has been no statistically significant rise in violent crimes committed with these accessories. They do not make a firearm more dangerous. Firearm stabilizing braces were originally designed to help Americans shoot firearms that they would otherwise be unable to hold or aim. Braces now allow countless Americans with disabilities or those who lack body strength the ability to shoot the best defensive firearms in a controlled manner. This made it infuriating for gun owners to watch Democrats in Congress misrepresenting these devices as excessively dangerous or capable of turning a semi-automatic firearm to fully automatic. The only unique feature of these firearms is cosmetic, a short barrel. Despite this false narrative perpetuated by anti-gun politicians, Congress does not have the authority to regulate any gun based on its appearance or resemblance to military firearms. With the newest Supreme Court decision in New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin, the court correctly affirmed that any law related to firearms must be in line with the text and history of the Second Amendment. There was never a law during the founding era that banned firearms on appearances. The Second Amendment provides the federal government a clear mandate. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Congress must therefore take threefold action to protect the American people against President Biden's unconstitutional gun ban. 1. HJ-Res 44 and SJ-Res 20 must be taken up pursuant to the Congressional Review Act in both the House and Senate, and the ATF rule must be overturned before it goes into effect on June 1st of 2023. 2. The Stop Harassing Owners of Rifles Today, the SHORT Act, must be signed into law, preventing any future administration from weaponizing the draconian National Firearms Act of 1934 against the American people by eliminating cosmetic regulations on barrel length and destroying the federal government's gun registry of short-barreled firearms. 3. The ATF must be defunded and its ability to harass gun owners dismantled. Bureaucrats must be prohibited from enforcing these unconstitutional infringements on the Second Amendment, especially if President Biden will not sign either the joint resolution of disapproval or the SHORT Act. If Congress fails to take such actions, millions of Americans will be placed at the mercy and discretion of ATF agents' arbitrary actions. Remember your oaths to the Constitution and the American people in liberty, and the people who have signed their names to this letter have a combined following of over 30 million followers and supporters. Now I want to thank all of my brothers and sisters in arms who've put their names on this, because you put your name on a document, you put your name out there, and the leadership is mad at us. But wear that as a badge of honor. I also want to thank my friends in the following companies who have joined the No Compromise Alliance and sent a very similar letter to the same people. Justin Moon, the president of Car Arms. Clint Morgan, you all know him from Classic Firearms. Eric Serrano of KCI USA. Mark Flynn from Rifle Dynamics. Joe Weaver of Wolfpack Armory. David Wing of Freedom Ordnance. Robbie Forrester and my friends over there at Fort Scott Munitions. Dennis Lipman and my friends at Tippin Arms. My pal, TJ Kurgan, the one and only, the owner of Tactical Shit, and Tony Hook of RTD Arms. Guys and gals watching, I want you to know that we are doing everything we can as law-abiding Americans to get this done, and done the right way, the easy way, the lawful way. I want to thank again, everybody put their name and their company on these 2 letters. We're feeling flack, which means we're over target, and we're not going to let it go easily. Guys and gals, I have been told that the amount of phone calls to representatives and senators has been off the chain, and I am asking you to continue that. Put the pressure on. It's area code 202-224-3121. It's in the description. It's in the pinned comment. 202-224-3121. Ask for your representative or your senator and tell them absolutely not. Do not stand by and let Biden ban things like this unconstitutionally. This is uncalled for. It is illegal, and we will not stand for it. Guys and gals, thank you for your support. Thank you for being a viewer of this channel. And if you're part of the 39% who watch but aren't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I can't tell you, guys and gals, from the phone calls I just had, how much heat we're causing in a good way. Let's keep it up. Keep the pressure on. Call those swamp creatures. Let's get it done. Constitution over their political job all day, every day. Guys and gals, subscribe to the channel down below, like the video, and share it so more people see it. And like I say, it's either, whether it's litigation or legislation or anything in between related to the Second Amendment, I'll bring it to you every single day here on Guns and Gadgets. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.